Friends, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney and I'm so glad you found your way to my little corner of the internet. Friends, it is time for our Q2 debt update, so let's get into it. Okie dokie, friends, I'm very excited for this debt update because we have made some major progress on things. So, we're just going to dive right in. We are going to start off like last time. I'm going to try and keep them consistent. That are with our STCU card. So, this is our 0% interest card. We did meet the minimum to pay off the portion that was due in May of this year. So that part is paid off. So now we are 0% through March of next year. But currently the amount left on that is $6,600 even. I try to keep that one even. I did do some quick calculations and we are going to have to up our amount weekly because we've kind of had to cut back a little bit here and there. This one, because it is 0% interest, doesn't always get the $100 every week. So I did some quick budgeting and we're going to have to put $200 to this every week in order to get it paid off on time. Totally fine. We're not really worried about this one because it is our... obviously it's 0%, and I know we'll get there. So we're just going to slowly increase this. Next up is this one's my challenging one. It always takes me, it is difficult for me. Oh, I should probably zoom you guys in, huh? There we go. Also, forgot to say, I share all of this so that those who are working on paying off debt don't feel alone. Know that some progress is progress. Things take time. It's not always a quick process for everyone. We currently are a single income family, and this is just our adventure to getting our debt paid off so we can be eventually debt free and build our dream home is our goal. So anyway, that's our 0% card. Then we have my Costco City card. Now this one is my beast. We have made a huge dent on it. So currently we're at $15,766, which is great. Definitely the bane of my existence is this one. I do use it and we do put money back towards it, but we just have not been making as much progress on that one. I shouldn't say it's the bane of my existence. It's my love-hate relationship. I love it because we do get our cash back on it. I hate it because it is one that we are not responsible with. So that is this year, for the next second half of 2024, we are putting our sole focus on this one because the exciting thing is last quarter we had our camper. Here, I'll show you last quarter's numbers. So last quarter we had our camper. We paid that off, so that is gone. And then these are the numbers from last quarter. So we're doing well. I'll put the difference down here, but still not where I want it to be. So our goal for the next 6 months is to see how much we can get of this paid off. And then we will start diving into our truck and car to get those paid as well, with extra that we have. But for right now, I really want to focus on this and getting this ultimately down to like the 30% usage. And then we can start focusing on our other two, which brings me to our other two. What color did I use for this? I used green. All right, so the camper is gone. Yay! We now have my husband's truck, and that is currently at $8,096.74. And then we have my car, and it is at $13,790.01. Now, if you watched one of my my July budget with me, you know that we do have another car, and we did purchase that with a loan from my mom, and because of the the fact that it's a private exchange, and with my mom, we are not going to include that in our debt because she also knows where we are at financially and how we are working to pay these down and to a point where we can pay her back. But we do have an agreement. So the camper payment, which I was going to roll into paying on the truck each month, is now just going to roll to paying my mom. And then once we get... She's perfectly fine because the money isn't something that she needs right away. It was one of those where she offered to help us out. It worked out for both of us, and we're just going to keep that private. But yeah, so we're not including that in this update. It'll be more of just a continuation. It'll be more of like a monthly bill is what we're going to consider it as far as that. It's not going to be considered a debt. And as far as our finances go at this moment, even though, yes, it is a debt. Anyway, I'm over explaining. There's no need for that. So we've made huge progress on all of these. I'm really proud of us. So let's add up our total really quick. This is going to be a quick debt date because I'm literally filming this pre-filming early in the morning before we're headed on vacation, because I've been pre-filming a ton of content so that everything goes up while we're gone on vacation. And then obviously you guys will see some vacation vlogs too if you hang out and choose to hang out. So yeah, we're doing really well. Let's do a quick total and then we'll see the difference from last quarter. Wow. Okay. That is the first time we've been under 50. So the total is $44,252.76. And then, so last quarter, do that in purple, was 51, 890, 839, 72. That's incredible. Okay, let's do the difference. Wow. Look at us go. All right, friends. So for quarter two, we had an incredible quarter two. We paid off $7,586.96 in debt. I'm so impressed right now with us. I can't even tell you guys. 3 months, 7,000. So that brings our total so far for the year. Oops. So far for the year, we're at 93, 94, 57. I don't know if you can see that, the lighting. It's really early, so the lighting's not great. Almost $10,000 in debt this year, which is incredible. We're just going to keep trucking along. So yeah, what the main goal of our adventure from here on out is to really hammer down on this one. I want to get it down to 30%, and then just keep continuing to pay on it at a little bit slower pace, and then really hammer these down. This one, we're probably going to go to the full term of the loan. I really don't want to, but I think it's due to be paid off. Actually, no, it's not going to be paid off as early as I wanted it to. Because I think this one is due to be paid off next year. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's too early for my brain to think, and I haven't had any coffee. I think it's either 2025 or 2026. I think it's 2026. Because I know our camper we paid off 2 years early, and the truck I think will be also 2 years early if we would have got it this year, and we're not going to. We're going to get it definitely really close, and maybe if we have any bonuses or extra income, we can put it towards this. But Ultimately, this will be next year, so it'll be 1 year early. And then after that, my car, I really want to get that done, and that would be almost 3 years early if we were able to do that. So that is the goal and the plan. And then obviously this one we want to pay off by March. So we're doing really well. We're very fortunate that my husband's working a current job that he's currently working at offers the per diem pay and the overtime pay that we've been able to put towards this. But yeah, so this is our debt adventure. I call it an adventure, not a journey, because we have ups and we have downs, and for us that is a off-roading adventure. And then again, like I've said in the past, I post this so that you guys can see you're not alone. If you are watching this and you feel like you're in over your head and that it's not doable, it is doable. I will tell you, when I sat down and looked at the full numbers added together, the beginning of 2023, I wanted to vomit. I had just quit my job. I'd had my son. We were a single income, and it was like, how are we going to get to where we need to be? And a year and a half later, we are finally below 50,000, and we are paying off more than we could have ever dreamed. We own our camper outright, which is amazing. We are making huge strides and progress towards our debts, and I'm very excited about it. Just know your journey's going to look different than mine. Your adventure's going to look different than mine. Just like there are a number of people in this community that their paths have looked so much different than mine, so don't be discouraged. Know that you can do this. Every little bit adds up. Every little bit counts. Make what you can work, and just know that the sacrifice you are making now is also going to pay off in the future. That said, you also have to live a little too. We are currently gearing up to take a vacation that we are paying for completely in cash because we saved for it up until this point. We've been saving for a year to be able to go on this vacation, and also while paying off our debt. So just know that it is possible and it is doable to live a life and pay your debt at the same time. It's not a all or nothing kind of situation. A lot might disagree with me, and if you do, that's fine. With my situation, with our situation, I am not looking for advice. I worked 10 years in banking and finance. You might think, why are we in this situation? Well, because in the beginning I was learning, and I also didn't realize how different we would be going from 2 incomes to 1. And I also am a recovering shopaholic, so sometimes things just take time to really sink in, but I do know how these things work. I used to do consumer lending, so I know all about credit cards and all the interest and how to cruise and fees and whatnot. I will say our truck loan, car loan, we are very fortunate that we purchased those where the rates were extremely low during the pandemic. So yeah, that's all she wrote for today, friends. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Thank you for listening to my soapbox moment. If you liked today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out, hit that subscribe button. This week, there's going to be a ton of vlog content coming up from our trip to Yellowstone. So if that's something you want to see, make sure and stick around. And as always, friends, and especially on this video, in the comments, be kind and spread kindness like glitter. Bye, y'all.